Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I review all kinds of bags ranging from Lululemon to Coach to Louis Vuitton. If you're interested in these types of videos and reviews, please consider subscribing to my channel. I was curious to find out how Strathberry compares to Coach and Polène since they all have similar price points. Today we're going to take a deep dive into two Strathberry Osette bags. I have this one in cashmere and I have this one made of shearling. I will be going over the details of these two bags and I'll also show what fits. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's take a look at the Shearling Osette bag first. So this is 100% European merino sheepskin. This is calf skin over here, and this is a musical bar that they use to open the bag. So one thing I do want to show you is this bag over here. The bar is wider. This one is shorter. I don't know if that's a mistake or if that's on purpose. I tried looking on the website to compare to see if they did have two different size musical bars on these two specific bags, and I think it's supposed to be this size. I'm not 100% sure though, but that is my guess that this one was a mistake. I don't know. That's a little bit weird, don't you think, that the same size bag has two different sized musical bars? I don't know, but that is my guess. So here the handle, this is very soft calf skin, and this is not quite soft. I mean, you can hear it. It's a little bit like almost scratchy. The bottom of the bag has no feet, and it does have a little bit of some kind of backing, I think. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm going to return this bag, so I haven't tested it out as to see how it would hang with stuff in it, because I don't want to send them back a used bag, because I'm not keeping this one. So the drawstring wraps around the sides, coming in over here and out over here. And then the inside I will get to in just 1 second. Okay, so here's what the inside looks like. So you have the drawstring all the way looped on the inside here. The hardware is gold. So the hardware doesn't feel very good quality, sorry to say. It feels a little bit cheap because it's super light, but that's also a pro because that means this bag is very, very light. So the inside is microfiber. It kind of feels almost suede-ish, but not. So it also collects a lot of lint. So you'll be cleaning this out with one of those lint rollers pretty often. So inside over here is a Strathberry made in Spain with some kind of serial number. So the bottom of the base of this bag, it does have like a very, very thin sort of lining. So it should keep its shape just a little bit. So this is the first one. I'm not a fan of it, and this is going to be returned. I mean, it's currently on sale for $370 or so. So it's 30% off, which is not terrible for this bag, but not enough for me to keep it because this is also like a one season bag. You can only really carry this during the winter time. And then after that, it's just going to be stored away. But it's a very, very cute furry bag, but it's not quite soft. Here's the cashmere version of it. This cashmere is pretty soft. It's also sturdy, so it can keep the shape, which is nice. This is calf skin over here, and its handle as well. Also has the same gold hardware. So this cashmere is produced in Scotland. So the bag is composed of 44% cashmere and 50% calf, which is on the website. So I'm just kind of reading it off. So same deal. Well, this one actually has stitching, so you can see the quality of the stitching here. Let me see if I can get a close up. So it's not bad. It looks pretty good. I do want to say that the underside of this pull tab, I'm not really sure what this is. I think that could be a little bit better. Like this over here, it doesn't look quite as clean. The stitching around these reinforcements are okay, but nothing spectacular to rave about. One thing I kind of did want to say is I feel like these two, well, this loop right here for the opening, I'm not sure what you want to call this, but the thickness of this strap on this loop, this leather piece, it feels a little bit disproportionate to the bag. Like it should be a little bit slimmer. I think it would make it a little bit more elegant if it was a little bit slimmer. That's just my take, but I understand that for it to be, if you're using it every day, you want something a little bit more sturdy. So maybe this is the thinnest this loop can get without it showing wear and tear faster than usual. So the musical bar is pretty nice. This is the bigger one, so this is supposed to be the correct size, I believe. The other one on the shearling just was a little bit too small on the bag. So the stitching on the back going down, so the bottom does have feet, which I really like, and then the stitching on the bottom, so this base will hold its shape a little bit longer even with your things carried in it. I like the strap. The leather looks really good here. Stitching looks great. Hardware is the same gold, and this is a very, very light bag. I'm actually gonna take out my scale and let's see how heavy these two bags are. So here's my scale. Let's see what this cashmere one weighs. It's not even 12 ounces, so that's really, really light. Well, I don't have the crossbody strap attached to it, so with the strap it's going to be a little longer, but still. Here's the shearling, 12.7 ounces. So the shearling one is actually slightly heavier. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. I thought the shearling would be lighter, so that's kind of interesting. So I just want to tell you that the strap was on the bottom of this bag, so the weight on the scale was actually correct. I'm just going to give you a quick look of the inside of the bag. It is completely lined in this black microfiber, and there is a base. I just wanted to give you a quick look. If you can see, it's a little bit dark, I know. Let's see. Yeah, so there is like a base shaper down there, but it's very thin. I don't know how long that would last. So let's move on to the next one. Same deal with the cashmere. It's also lined in the same way. The insides pretty much look identical. And let's see what fits in here. So first we've got the iPhone 15 Pro, and it'll stand. If you want to put it off to the side, it'll stay right there. I have some keys. Let's see if they'll fit my sunglasses. Sorta, kinda. It's starting to hit close to the top of this lip here, so I don't know when I close it if it'll be okay or not, but we'll find out. So this is a card case. Have another card case. Some mints. And my inhaler. Alright, so let's see. So this is how the bag is going to close. So it doesn't quite close with my sunglasses. Let's take a look here. So yeah, the sunglasses are going to peek over at the top. It's not going to fully close, but I think that'll still be okay. It's not too bad. Let me see how it looks with the sunglass case out. It's a much better fit. So it doesn't really show too much over the top. I think that works pretty well. So if you'd like to carry your sunglasses, that may be slightly tricky. So I didn't go over the straps. This one, it's plain calfskin all the way, and there's hardware at the end here. Over here, it's adjustable, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes you can work with. And here's the hardware. It says Strathberry. So this clips on like that. It's pretty simple. Strathberry over here as well. Quality seems pretty good. It seems very soft, so it's not bad. It feels pretty good. I would say that the strap itself is a little bit thin. That would be my only concern, because if you do carry a lot, it may weigh down towards the end of the day if you do a lot of walking, but otherwise it should be fine. If you don't want to use the crossbody strap, you can just carry it by the handle like that, which is pretty cute. I think I would probably carry this bag both ways. If you're looking for mod shots, I will have a link in the description to my blog post where I will post tons of mod shots where you're wearing it crossbody or carrying it by the handle. And I'm also 4 feet 11, so you can see how this size works on a petite body if you're also petite. So I would say if I had to rank Strathberry, Poland, and Coach, I would say Coach is still number 1. They really have their quality down, especially when it comes with their pricing. You really get the biggest bang for your buck with Coach. For $5.50, you can get the Western Tabby with full grain leather, and the lining is suede. I saw it in person in the store a few weeks ago, and it's so luxe, it's on my wish list. For Poland, you can get the Dix, which is my favorite bag from them, for $6.60, and it has smooth leather, and I love mine. It's fantastic. It's holding up very well, although they did just raise their prices, but the quality, I say, is very good. So I would rank them as number 2, since I feel like they're sort of almost hitting the ceiling at this point with the price increase. Strathberry, I would rank last at number 3. I kind of feel like their quality isn't quite there, especially with the hardware and their stitching. It's a little bit inconsistent. And the hardware in the 2 bags that I saw, they were different sizes, so I don't really know what's going on with that. So I would have kept the Cashmere Osette if the pricing was closer to $400, because it is a novelty bag and you don't have to see cashmere made of, bags made of cashmere. So it's kind of like I would want to keep that bag just for the novelty, but I don't want to pay $5.25 for it. So I would rather have kept it if it was closer to $400. So what do you think? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. And if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.